beautiful afternoon, everybody. I'm Isabel de Los Santos. It is my absolute pleasure to be your host once again. Grabe, it feels like it was just yesterday when we were sending her off to Poland, but this time around, we gather once again to celebrate her victory. Victory that's not just for herself, but for the whole Philippines. Because after 13 long years, the Miss Supranational crown is finally back in the Philippines. And today, we officially welcome home the woman who made it all happen. Our very own Miss Supranational 2026, Maria Katrina Llegado. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Miss Supranational 2026 Victory Press Conference. But of course, we're all excited to see our beautiful Miss Supra, but we would like to acknowledge the following people first. We would like to acknowledge the distinguished guests and personalities who celebrate this historic milestone with us. Please stand to be ready as we call your name, starting off, of course, with the Miss Supranational Organization, the Brand Development Consultant, Werner Vessels. And of course, the President and CEO of Miss and Mr. Supranational, Gerhard Parzuta von Lipinski. And of course, if we have a Miss Supranational, we also have our Mr. Supranational 2026 from Spain, Pedro Cordero. Later on, we'll get to know more about Pedro, but for now, we will have him here in the audience. Thank you so much, Pedro, and the Miss Supranational Organization. Welcome and mabuhay to the Philippines. Of course, we would like to acknowledge our Miss Philippines organization, starting off with the Vice Chairperson and Chief Creative Officer, Mr. Paulo Arevalo. And of course, the CEO of Empire Philippines, Mr. Jonas Antonio Gafford. And of course, last but definitely not the least, Executive Vice President Mayor Taya. We would also like to recognize the following names who are not here with us today, celebrating with us in spirit. So starting off with the Chairperson and Chief Advocacy Officer, Ms. Margarita Gutierrez. And the Executive Director for Communications and Public Relations, Ms. Kat De Castro. And we want to acknowledge our Mr. and Miss Supranational Philippines Kings and Queens, starting off with Mr. Supranational 2025 fourth runner-up, Kenneth Kabungkal. And of course, our Miss Supranational Philippines 2026, Felipe Marasigan. And of course, our very beautiful Miss Philippines, Miss Supranational 2027, Alan Headland. And to the entire Miss Supranational Organization, Miss Philippines Organization, and Empire Philippines, our pageant media friends, guests, and supporters, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And of course, this celebration would not be possible without the support of our valued partners and sponsors. Thank you so much. Hilton Manila. Let's clap for Hilton Manila, everybody. Panty, New Moon, Tay and Densha Event Styling, and Hayami Events. Once again, thank you so much for being part of Katrina's journey and homecoming. But before we meet our queen, let us take a moment to look back at the journey that brought her to this historic moment. From the preparations, the challenges, and the unforgettable moments, the night she made history in Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, let us look back at the journey of Miss National 2026, Maria Katrina Llegado. Let us all watch this.
It's running with men. We are trailblazers, we are leaders, and I think women are definitely a power, a force in the universe. Thank you.
Joining the top 24 is Philippines! The Philippines!
As a visionary leader, I want to be a shrine to every woman that we are only limited by the boundaries we set for ourselves. So let us never stop becoming, because true greatness starts when limit ends. Jinguyen.
One to join the top 5 is
I always believe that we should never fit into a mold. We are perfectly imperfect. Someone who struggles perfection, but I am here today doing my best and becoming my best version. And here in Miss Supranational, I know I belong. I know a place for me, and this is becoming super above and beyond. Jinguyen. Miss Supranational 2026 is the Philippines! You can't stop the You can't stop
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. She went to Poland carrying the Philippine flag and the hopes and dreams of an entire nation. Tonight, returns home not only as our queen, but as a symbol of Filipino excellence, determination, and pride. After 13 long years, the crown is home once again. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our very own, the pride of the Philippines, our Miss Supranational 2026, Katrina Llegado. Wow, our beautiful Miss Supranational 2020. Everybody, let's give it up for Katrina Llegado. Congratulations, Kat. Grabe, we were all manifesting this and you made it happen. You made history. This is your story. This is her story. Congratulations. How are you, Katrina, after everything? Have you rested? How are you really being home?
First of all, thank you so much for being here. And Isa, sabi mo nga, iuwi natin yung corona. And finally, I'm back not just with the crown, but with my Miss Supranational family. I'm grateful for this opportunity, and I'm so happy that each one of one of you that's present tonight is someone's very, very special to my heart. So thank you for being here and mabuhay ang...
Mabuhay ka, Katrina! Grabe, you were saying na special yung mga nandito. Actually, nandito kami, Kat, because you are so special to us. You made us so proud. And now that you're Miss Supranational 2026, what are you looking forward to?
Now that I'm Miss Supranational 2026, grabe, I can still believe it, and I'm looking forward for working with the organization, traveling around the world, but of course more important is to be an inspiration. I think through and through, when I entered pageantry, you saw my growth. You saw the imperfect side of Katrina Llegado, and now being the woman that she is truly meant to be, and that is Supra. This is my home, and I truly felt that I belong, and I am beyond words. Thank you so much for each one of you that led to this growth, and I'm just so happy to celebrate with you all. Maraming salamat.
You know, Kat, you were saying about your imperfections, but actually, Kat, I want to say your imperfections make you Supra. It makes you aspirational. It makes you Katrina Llegado. And we're very happy you represented us so well on the Supra stage. Alright, thank you so much, Katrina. You may now sit down. Because behind every queen is an organization that believes in her, supports her, and helps her prepare for the world stage. And to share a message on of the Miss Philippines organization, may we call on Mr. Paulo Arevalo, the Vice Chairperson and Chief Creative Officer of the Miss Philippines organization, to the stage. A round of applause for Mr. Paulo, everybody.
Hello, good afternoon. So we're here to celebrate that Katrina. Cat's victory, but really the word that comes to mind now is thanks. Before I'd like to say thanks for our Supra family, for being here. Thanks to Felipe for raising the Philippine flag very high on the Supra stage. Now I will read what I wrote. Okay. So, Kat, I'm sure you've heard congratulations a lot of times, but as I said, we're here to say thanks to you because I know your journey, and you've made a whole nation proud, and we want to say thank you for being patient. I know you waited a long time for your turn, but you never once let go. You kept on practicing, you kept on rehearsing, appearing. I'd also like to say thanks for your attitude of gratitude, as they say. You've always expressed thanks to the organization, thanks to your team, thanks to the people who have helped you. And thank you for all your hard work. We've worked on shoots together, and I know how much work you put into everything that you do. So, I was actually talking to yesterday, and I told him that you made a very good choice. You have a very nice couple holding the titles. You know, because I think the word nice is used a lot, but it is really underrated. The value of being nice is underrated, and I can tell all of you, Pedro I've known because he lived here for a while. Pedro and Kat are both nice. So I told Werner that, you have people working for you. And Werner said, let's see. So congratulations, Kat. Thank you for bringing pride to the Philippines. And thank you for everything that you do. I'm sure you're going to make us even prouder this year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Paulo. And of course, our celebration today is made even more special as we are joined by another international title holder. Representing Spain, he is the newly crowned Mr. Supranational 2026. This is for Pedro Cordero. Yes, Pedro, we want you here on stage. Yes. Do we want Pedro on? Yes, yes. Pedro, mabuhay. Welcome to the Philippines. I'm sure this is not your first time in the Philippines, right?
Right. It's my second
it's your second time. How is it like? How do you find the Philippines?
Oh, well, I want to express my thanks to everyone, especially to my super family, to the Filipino family. They bring us here, and this is my second time. Yeah, I feel very good because I feel the Philippines. I feel that the Philippines is still like home, like the other time here. So yeah, finally I'm so happy and so proud to be here and grateful.
Yes, to those who don't know, Pedro was here actually in 2024. You were in Boracay. You supported another pageant. Yes. Am I able to say that? He was actually a guest in the Miss Universe Philippines Aqua Boracay Swimsuit Challenge. Yes. So he was actually right here in the Philippines. So once again, welcome back to the Philippines. Congratulations. And we are very proud of you, Pedro.
Thank you so much.
Are we proud of Pedro? Yes! Congratulations, Pedro! Okay, do you have any messages for your Filipino supporters?
Yeah, of course, Filipino supporters out to the world now. My partner, Kat, we are now inspirational and aspirational, and it's like Kat said. I have my imperfections, maybe our imperfections. Help us to become Miss and Mr. Supranational because finally we want to expose the other ones, the nature, like the reality, and this is what I want to show to the world, you know. So I think that's it, and I'm so happy because I know this is the homecoming for Kat, so stay here is very for me, and I feel very lucky. Thank you.
Wow. He was saying about imperfections, but when I was looking at his face, I don't see any imperfection. You look like a Prince Charming from a... So congratulations once again, Pedro. But before I let you go, now that Mr. Supranational 2026, what are you looking forward to in your reign?
Let's see, like say Werner, but my personal goals is improve, keep growing as a person, keep improving my English. I need to practice, as I know, but in a professional way, maybe travel around the world, discover a lot of cultures, people, and maybe becoming to a supermodel. Why not? But let's see.
You already are a supermodel. Yes, let's give it for Pedro, everybody. Congratulations. So later we'll have a photo up, but for now we'll ask you to go back to your seat, or we'll... Yes. Thank you so much, Pedro. Yes. And now, of course, we're at the exciting part where the media Q&A. I know you have burning questions for our very beautiful, aspirational, inspirational queen, Miss Katrina Llegado. So now we open the floor for the media. We already have one. Yes, sir.
Hi, Kat. Good afternoon. By the way, I'm Adrian of Magna Page, and congratulations. And my question is, you have a dream that many Filipinas aspire to. Now that you carry the Miss Supranational crown, what responsibility comes with it that people may not see behind that glamour?
First of all, as you mentioned, a lot of Filipino came before me, and I'd like to acknowledge they paved the way for me to achieve this. So I'd like to commend all the queens who competed in Miss Supranational, and finally the crown is. And right now, I'm really excited for the day of becoming Miss Supranational. From day one, I told you, I just enjoyed my journey, the experience, the supranational experience. And I'm just excited for the things that I will be doing in my reign, most especially for being an inspiration for all. And I just want to be, like what Pedro said, it's actually just keep on growing, become a better version of yourself. You guys saw me when I started pageantry way back 2019. In another organization, you saw my flaws, and now I'm becoming this beautiful body who's becoming, her dreams are now a reality. So I'm really thankful for Ernie, and of course for the organization who really supported me in this one. Thank you.
Thank you, and congrats again.
Any more questions? Oh, yes.
Kat, hello. Kuya Ethan here from Manila Standard. I watched your arrival videos at NAIA and mentioned there that you have plans to go to Japan and as well as in Tondo, Manila to fulfill your dreams as the reigning Miss Supranational. So could you please explore more about this plan going to Japan and some of the parts of the Philippines as part of your mission?
I'm very excited actually. I have a lot of friends in Miss Supranationals, most especially my siblings, like Miss Japan, Miss Thailand, Miss Indonesia, and I can't wait to visit them all. If I could just visit the 66 countries, the candidates, I would do that definitely. And I'm very excited to meet the people of their countries and of course to have the touch of supranational and be able to inspire the people in their countries. And we will not go there first because nandito tayo sa Philippines. So we will go visit and travel the Philippines. And as you mentioned, I want to go to Tondo, Manila. So I've been talking about this with my supranational family. I've been supporting girls. So it's an organization in Tondo, Manila. And I can't wait to visit and come back to the moms of Tondo. They're the core of my journey. And of course, I told to the interview earlier, of course, my mom is my inspiration for this whole journey. And supporting the moms of Tondos, being able to empower them. We're not just empowering their families, but their whole community. So I'm very, very glad to bring the national and bring that to the global stage.
Wow. Follow-up question. How would you compare the excitement when you were declared as the winner of Miss Supra 2026 and the winner of Miss Philippines Supra 2026? 2020. So how would you compare those two feelings?
Comparing it was surreal because everything happened so fast. Being able to be appointed as Miss Supranational Philippines, I was really happy. I told to myself, finally, I will be able to compete again. Because I already competed internationally previously, but this time, I I'll give everything to bring home the supranational crown. But of course, beyond words, hearing the words, the Philippines. When I was crowned, I was really shaking, I was crying, mix of emotions, and I couldn't feel anything at all during that time. I was just living in the moment, and after that, when I saw my family there, my team, time, it all sunk in. The hard works that I've been through, years in pageantry, it all went flashback when I saw their faces. And I'm really grateful because they saw me ever since I started. And finally here, it's a reality for every Filipino. So this is all for you guys.
Thanks so much, Queen Kat. I filed the application leave for this. Can I get my front page report?
And also your
I
outfit.
know this one.
Thank you so much. Yes. Of course. Can I borrow your outfit?
Deserve. Cum laude. Ay! Wow! Oh, yay! Cute, cute.
Thank you so much. A truly inspirational and aspirational queen. We have our next question.
Hello, Katrina. Okay, this is Luis Porteles. I just want to say, first of all, once again, I'm so proud of you. You did so amazing. I mean, I can only tell everyone how amazing you are, and we're happy to have you as our reigning Miss Supranational. Now that it's been almost a month, coronation night, I was wondering if you could tell us, did you have time to look back on your journey, and maybe would you like to share with us some of the aspects that you think helped win the Miss Supranational title and bring it back to the Philippines?
First of all, to those who don't know, Luis was with us during the Supranational experience. And I'm super happy that you've been a part of that journey. Before I flew to Poland, we talked over dinner, and there's one thing that Luis told me: just enjoy, be yourself, and just live in the moment. I think that's what I did. I didn't listen to any noise. Social media it could get into your head, the pressure. But of course, if you are in that moment, you're in Europe, you're in Poland, I just enjoyed every bit of it. My candidates, the beautiful 66 delegates with me, I've been able to connect with each one of them. The beautiful chaperones, the beautiful organization that's been with us. We are really well taken care of, and I think from day till the very end, what I did is just show my true self. I showed them what a Filipina is, the warmth that we have, the courage that we do in that challenge. And that keeps me going every day that I'm in there. And of course, my family was there. My team was also supporting the whole organization led by Mama Jay. They're all around me, so that's their support, their love of the Filipino people really was in my heart, and that made this crown land here in the Philippines back again.
Thank you so much. And once again, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. We have a few more questions.
Hello, I'm Armin Adina from The Inquirer. Congratulations, Kat. Maraming salamat sa harap. I'd like to know, as our perfectly imperfect queen, what message do you want your victory to communicate to women? Hindi lang yung mga gustong sumali sa pageant, but women in general.
It's just one message, that we should never aim for perfection. Always just keep on showing up, trying to be better each day. It's okay to fail, because if you fail, you learn. And that's the most important lesson in life. You should be able to grow, you should be able to elevate each day. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what Supranational is all about. It's about aspiring to be a better person. It's beyond the pageantry anymore. So if you have that mindset, you'll definitely go a long way.
Thank you very much. Congratulations once again.
Hello, Kat. Nolly here for OPMB Worldwide. First of all, congratulations and welcome home. My question is, okay, I'm away for a month time. What would be your most heartfelt message to all the people who supported you, stood by you, believed in you, out your entire training?
It's been 7 years of pageant journey. It led me to this Supranational crown. I see faces from my team, my designers are all here, family, the whole organization. They saw me when I didn't believe in myself. And I'd really say thank you. I'm just grateful that you believed in me in times that I myself doubted my own self, but you stood by me and you protected me from all the noise. And just by being there, showing me that you really love, that you really care for me, it's something that very important for me. And I'm beyond grateful, and I'm just so excited for what's next. And I just can't wait to celebrate with everyone. And maraming salamat. This win is for everyone, for all the Filipinos.
Thank you.
We have a few more questions. Last two.
Hello, good afternoon, Kat. Congratulations. So, I witnessed Kat's pageant journey since she joined Miss Taguig, Mutya Johanna Datul. Actually, that time, I asked Kian Lawrence to help Katrina's pasarela here. And I still remember when I messaged Dom Moreno, his stylist, and Maui Klein Potente, if baka pwede nilang i-try to help Katrina's journey. And then, I witnessed your preparation since and up until Miss Supranational. And I know na isa ka sa pinaka hardworking na queens. And your message to all the Filipinos who keeps on bashing you during your pageant journey, especially during the Miss Supranational journey.
Para sa inyo to.
This is for you. Without all the people out, I think in all aspects, there's always the two sides of the table. You can never be liked by everyone, but it's okay. And it's a matter of choosing your people. And to those who are here, you are my people. And you guys protect me. And I just want to say to those who said negative things in the past, it's okay. We won. And we should celebrate all together. And I'm just so grateful for everyone as well that despite the negativities, we rose above it. And that's the most important thing.
Super congratulations.
Supra, congratulations. Do you have one more question?
Hi, congratulations, face card favorito. Yeah, your face is undeniably giving. Alam naman since day one. The question is, what is the meaning of color purple now?
You know, I have a tattoo, a crown in this side of my arms, and right now I want to color it purple because it's a part of me already. Hindi ba halata? Favorite color. It's my favorite color. It's a transformation for me. Poland gave me the opportunities. It changed my life. That's the meaning of purple for me now. And this crown, Pilotova crown, it's the first crown, and we're so lucky that it's here in the Philippines. And I'm just grateful that all throughout my pageant, 13 long years, it will all led for this moment. And I'm just grateful. Purple means life-changing for me. That's it.
Thank you so much. And you know what, Kat, can I just say, purple symbolizes royalty, so it's really for you, our Supra. Alright, so I think that concludes the media Q&A. And at this point, we'll be hearing messages from people who have supported Kat since day one. Let's start off with Executive Vice President, Sir Voltaire Tayan.
Tissue, please.
No. Why are you starting to cry?
I knew it. When Sir V was sending me off, I was crying. Now I'm prepared.
I wasn't supposed to give a message then. I wasn't supposed to give a message now. But, so first of all, Paolo is correct. Thank you. Thank you so much, because this is, you know, the Filipinos really love their queens. And this is something that we've looked forward to. And something about Kat, I met her from the day one, 2019, when she joined her first pageant. And that moment, I instantly knew, I like this girl. There was something really genuine about her that attracted me to her energy. And I actually want to correct, although the perfectly imperfect is a good slogan. But I actually never saw imperfections. A lot of people would always say, oh, she needs to be this, or she's like this, she needs to improve this. I always just felt her authenticity. That's what I always got from her. That's why I've always rooted for her every time that she joined. And that's something, a beautiful aspirational quality that I think future queens should aspire to have, is to always be authentic and to be true to who you are. Never to be afraid of, failing. Never to be afraid of just being everything that you are and that you're not. The other thing that really stands out is family. Because who she is today is partly and largely because she was raised well. Her family, her parents. That is something that we, I think, should applaud. Because next to them, we have an amazing woman, an amazing human being, and all the actions that she's made from the time that she started are still here. They never left her. They stuck with her. She lost at some point. They were there. She doesn't join again. They were there. Now that she's won, she knows that these were real connections because they weren't just there for her when she won, when she was strong. But that's also a testament to you, Kat, to your real, authentic, genuine self. So never underestimate that power that you have. Always maintain that. And a lot of times, people in the industry will always talk bitches. Ungrateful bitches is a term that I've heard a little too many times, and that's not something we aspire to be. But Kat is someone that we would never, ever in a million years to use that term. And I've never heard her say anything bad. Never heard her any. Well, this is just for showbiz, no? No, but you know, she's always had a good heart, and the family part comes in because the supranational family. It's so funny that, and it's something that we always ask. How's the organization? And that's not something I normally don't think about. Because normally when the Queens win, nobody ever really cares about the organization. Oh, they won, they have the crown, they have the prizes. But lately, people have been asking, how's the organization? And for us, we're so happy, and we always say, these are like the best kinds of people that we would want our queen to be with. We're so lucky to be working with such an amazing organization. And guys, it's not that easy to go to Krynica and Novi Sad. It's a really long journey, and for Jonas and I, make that pilgrimage every year for the past 4 years. You know, it's also says something why we love going back. Because it's like a homecoming. It's like a reunion. And her heart we've seen in Miss Universe and Poland. And that, you know, we've always felt that connection. And of course, Werner, I always say that he was one of our BFFs. Every year it's like your classmates that at the beginning of the year you see each other, you're like, oh, I'm excited. You're just excited to be around them. And so now, to have somebody like Kat working with such an amazing organization is really, truly a cherry on top of the whole cake, the icing on the cake. And I love cake. So thank you so much to everybody and everyone who's here, including the media who has supported her. You are also, have always been her family. Alam ko lahat ng mga galit dun sa mga bashers niya. Oyel, yung mga siniscreenshot mo na mga bashers na babalikan mo, you know, but Kat had the perfect answer. Amazing answer. And so for that, we thank everybody. And Kat, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Sir Holder. And of course, now you'd like to call on the people who have brought Katrina into this world, who have brought her up, raised her into the queen that she is today. Let's give it up for Katrina's parents and her mom. If Katrina is the queen, she is the queen mother.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's good that I'm ready. I'm really prepared for this moment.
To my beloved daughter, Maria Katrina Llegado. You have not only worn the Miss Supranational crown with elegance, but you have carried the hopes and dreams of the Filipino people, courage and humility. After 13 years, you have brought the crown back to the Philippines, reminding us all that perseverance, faith, and integrity can achieve the impossible. You are an inspiration, and we are very proud of you. I extend my deepest appreciation to her team, who mentors, trained, and the stylist, and every hand that worked tirelessly behind the scenes. Your dedication and sacrifices built the foundation of her success and gave her the strength to shine on the world stage. To our family, friends, and the countless supporters in the media, here in the Philippines, also in abroad, thank you for your prayers, encouragement, and love. The victory is not hers alone, but ours together. It is a trial of unity, resilience, and national pride. We celebrate more than a crown. Celebrate the spirit of the Filipino, a spirit that rises with grace, that endures with hope, and that shows excellence. May this achievement inspire us all to keep striving with God at the center and love for our country in our heart. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang aking anak, si Maria Katrina Llegado. I'm really very proud.
Just to add, diba, birthday ng mom ko nung send-off. My mom's birthday is July 30, so we celebrated in Poland, and this
Yeah, that's my, during the event, I'm really holding on by the cross that I received and continue praying. And even my family here in the Philippines, they're all saying that she will really get the crown. I told them, let's continue prayer and God really gave this to us. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Tita. Mabuhay ka. Ikaw ay ang nagsilang sa ating Queen, our Miss Supranational 2026. And of course, from one Queen mother to another, we would like to call on Mama Rene Salud. Wala pa siya. We will have her later, fashionably enter. Okay, we would like to call on the Pasarela trainer, Ian Lawrence. Ayan, Pasarela. Oh, yes!
Hi, and welcome to the Philippines, Team Supranational. Ano ba sasabihin ko? I'm not prepared. Hi, Pedro. I will try to speak in English. My English is not really above and beyond. Because we have friends from Miss Supranational. Kidding aside, Kat, I just want to say congratulations. Malamig kasi. I always never aim for perfection. In master training, I always say this. Sige, merong audience participation. Practice makes sabi ko ng aim ng perfection. Because we should really never aim for perfection. If you aim too much for perfection, it may lead to frustration. And I'd rather be perfectly imperfect than perfectly frustrated. And that's exactly the queen that Katrina is. She's perfect. She's never perfectly frustrated. And there you go, we have our second Miss Supranational crown. One thing that I really appreciate about Katrina Llegado is that even if we are tough to her every day, she always show up. Times that she was asking for more trainings, and I was declining because I don't see any fire yet to start training for Miss Supra. One day she showed up and she was like, "Look at me, I'm now Miss Supra." And then we started training again. And never siya, ay nagbago yung background music. Naging madraw. Kayo ah. That's what I really like about Katrina. She always shows up. And what really the best part of Katrina is that she has a purple heart. Taray, purple. Hindi siya nakakalimot. All of us were not just mentors, but we really became part of the Igami. Promise. Nagagamit nga namin yung bahay nila sa Tagaytay. For 7 years. And, ganun ba yun? Nanalo na tayo, niyak pa din. And, my journey with Kat was really like pasarela training. It was one step at a time. By twist and turn, there were a lot of pivots. Sometimes the shoe doesn't fit until the perfect shoe fits. And that was the Miss Supranational. And here you are. Hindi ka namin pwede i-bash kasi international title holder ka na, unfortunately. And another unfortunate thing is, this is my angle, but I have to look at her. Really, congratulations, and to the Miss Supranational organization. Maraming salamat, J. Kuya, for choosing Katrina. And I promise you that we will support her. If you want, free workshop for your Supranational 2027 candidates, I'll do it. With all my heart, I'll go there. And let's do the back-to-back. And, of course, to the Miss Philippines organization. Mama J, to Sir B, to Sir Follow. Maraming salamat din for such an amazing collaboration with Katrina's team and to Empire Beach. Grabe, guys. Closed doors, hindi man namin pinopost lahat. Hindi man namin kina-clout lahat. Pero grabe yung operation ng team the Miss Philippines at ng team namin with Katrina Llegado. Sobra. And the entire time, again, hindi namin ipopost lahat yan. Charot! But, unang i-post Mama J. But, it was really amazing collaboration. Never namin na-feel, we, Katrina's team, na we're not part of it. The entire time we were with it. And that's the reason why we have this guy. Jane Kuya.
Kuya Ian Lawrence, maraming salamat po. Sample. Balik na yung musical scoring ang. Thank you so much, Jing Kuyan. And now you'd like to call on the queen mother, other queen mother of Katrina Llegado, who said, pupunta lang siya kasi alam niya mananalo si Katrina nung send-off. And now, nagdilang anghel siya. Nanalo talaga si Katrina Llegado. Let's call on Mama Rene Salud.
Good afternoon. What can I say? But I love you.
Love you, Mama.
Actually, I've been in the business business since 1977. And I have several interviewers already. But I was never asked to go on stage to say some of my winners. As a matter of fact, I have one of my protege here. She was a runner-up in the Miss Universe. Her name is Desiree Verdier. And of course, Katrina Llegado was finalist also in the Miss Supranational. I'm so proud of them. But this time I have to go up. I was forced, I was coerced to say something about Katrina. Katrina, everything has been said by everybody. Tell you ang haba-haba ng speech. Si Ian. And Oliver said a lot of beautiful things about Katrina, and those are the things that I was about to say also. That was something in my mind. And of course, the emotional message, kasi ang nanay dito, pinipito ako bumalik dito eh. Thank you so much for having me here anyway. But ano masasabi ko sa'yo? I've said a lot of things before you left for everything. The only description I could say about Katrina here is she has that ethnic beauty with international appeal. That is my description of. She's a typical Filipina beauty that could be brought internally and praised internationally, and that's what happened now. She is wearing now the crown. Katrina, thank you so much, and I hope you will permit her to model for me in some of my international fashion shows. Thank you so much. Jay, thank you, Han. Thank you. And I love you, and that's all.
Love you, Mama.
Thank you so much, Mama Rene. Salute. And now we would like to call on the glam team of Katrina Llegado. Tom, Donald, and Jay, please go up on stage. Ang rason kung bakit sobrang ganda lagi ni Katrina Llegado. Once again, let's give it up for her glam team, Donald and Jay, everybody!
Hi, good evening everyone. I'm just standing here, not just because I'm Katrina's hairstylist, but someone who's with her in her journey since 2019. Kat, of course, congratulations. First and foremost, thank you so much for allowing us, me, Donald, and Don, and of course everyone, ng part ng team mo na we are very grateful na sinama mo kami in this journey na move. Sasayaw nga tayo tatlo. Ayun, I love you. Thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your journey. Hindi mo lang na-achieve na-achieve mo yung dream mo, and also part of our dream also came true. So thank you so much. I love you.
Hello. Hi. I'm Donald Lapez, the makeup artist of Katrina Llegado. Actually, we cried in the session for makeup. But so one thing that I want to share is from almost 7 years. Oh my God, I can retire. I know. Pero pa ako sa pang-fashion. Anyway, thank you so much, my daughter, for giving me this opportunity to become my canvas as your face and my doing makeup with my time as a makeup artist of yours. But eventually, she knows already what she really wants to do her own makeup. That's thing that thank you for giving me the inspiration and aspiration actually for you teach me how to become a real artist. You one who pushed me and always texted me to Mama D, let's have a like makeup tutorial and everything. So thank you for that and now you're Supranational. This I'm so blessed that you are the one who made my dreams to come true. You have a good heart, and thank you for everything. Sweet Korean.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Dom. I'm cat stylist. We always do this in our private time, so I'm not ready, and maybe we're gonna be a bit more. Kat is not just my muse, she's my best friend. She became my best friend for 7 years. She's the one who trusted me from the very first time. She believed in me when no one is believing. When the other queens, I still have not my queen back then. Kat is there. Kat has been my confidant. Kat has been my supporter. And what I could say is thank you. Thank you for the trust. Thank you for the love. To the organization led by Mama J, Sir V, thank you so much for trusting us. I know there's a lot of team who can deliver this, but you trusted our team. And this is for you. For the super guy, you have your new daughter. Please take care of our Inay, because she's Inay in their house. Please take care of my because she's a genuine girl. She won't give you a headache. She'll always be there for you. I love you and I'll always be here for you no matter what.
Wow, thank you so much. Let's give it up for Katrina's glam team, everybody. The Miss Supranational 2026 makeup artist, hairstylist, and stylist. Yes. And now, last but definitely not the least, would like to hear it from Mr. Supranational Philippines 2026, Felipe Marasina.
Hello everybody, good afternoon, I said it's afternoon. I just want to thank you guys all for coming out here, and of course the super team, super org. I'm happy you guys are here and you guys all made it safe. And now for Kat, I just want to say congratulations, and I'm very excited for you. I remember when I first got here, and I was crowned Supranational Philippines. Honestly, I didn't know how I felt, and Kat was so welcoming, and not just her, but her whole family, and her team. Well, I remember there were times where I felt nervous, but I remember I was in Poland actually, right before my show, and I saw Tita. She came up to me, she told me directly, she said, I can't be here, but I'm here for you. And that meant so much to me. And not just her, but even the glam team as well. We had a shoot. They were trying to fix my hair. We all worked together, and it extends all from Kat. Kat's somebody that's so welcoming to everybody that she meets, and that's why I'm so excited that she's our representative for the Philippines, and she won because she gets to share that with the world. And she's so genuine, and from the first time I met her, I just knew that I felt comfortable and I felt like I had a family member right next to me. And that's why I just want to say thank you, Kat, congratulations, and I want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much, Felipe.
Truly, we are not just celebrating a crown, we're celebrating Katrina's heart that makes her truly an aspirational and inspirational queen. Let's give it up for Katrina Llegado, everyone. Before I ask Katrina to give her final message, just a few announcements. We have a Supra Victory Parade tomorrow. It's going to happen at 2 p.m. at the MOA Complex. Afterward, we also have on September 5, we have the Supra Homecoming Parade from Bagong Bayan Hall to Ayala Mall's Arcas South. So we have two. So please do come and support our Miss Supranational 2026, Maria Katrina Llegado. And there we have it, Katrina. Before we officially conclude today's event, may you give us your final words.
Again, thank you so much to everyone who's present. And I'd like to thank the organization, the Miss Philippines and Empire PH, my team, my family, Mama Ru, Mama J, Tito Nad, and the whole team been supporting me since day one. Thank you so much for believing in me. And this journey wouldn't be where I am today without each and every one of you. And I just can't wait to this rain with everyone. And I can't wait to celebrate it in parade. So I'll see each one of you, the whole Filipino, and let's celebrate this amazing achievement for the Philippines. Thank you so much. And mabuhay ang Pilipinas and mabuhay ang Supranational. Maraming salamat po.
Katrina Llegado, you are indeed in the hearts of every Filipino people. Mabuhay! Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our Miss Supranational 2026, Katrina Llegado. And now, of course, we proceed with our official photo opportunity. May we request everyone to please stay in place as we call our groups for the photo opportunity. Starting off with our queen first. So, Katrina, please pose for the photos, official photos. And then the next will be with Pedro. the meeting room 1A after this. The Q&A will one-on-one. The media one-on-one will be happening in meeting 1A. Thank you and good afternoon. And stay safe, everybody. Once again, the media one-on-one interview. Once again, the media one-on-one interview will be happening in meeting room 1A. So it will happen after the photo op. Thank you and stay safe and dry, everybody.
We would like to request the Empire PhD on stage, please. Thank you.
Perfect!